Champion of what?
Oh, champion of what?
I can drop a world lead, I don't even like running. You gotta run fast just to go and get some money. I'm Noah Lyles K, you know how I'm coming. I ain't going to no Olympics, I ain't running, I ain't jumping. I can make 100,000 at the crib being funny.
Chat, this is y'all's next Usain Bolt. Every person y'all have ever deemed the next Usain Bolt track and field has ruined them. They did it with Matthew Boland, 998 windy time, next Usain Bolt. Christopher Taylor from Jamaica in 2015, next Usain Bolt. He's running faster than Bolt ran at this age. Trayvon Bromell, next Usain Bolt. He's going to be the next Bolt. He's going to take over where Bolt left off. Ariane Knighton, the next Usain Bolt. He's running faster than Bolt ran at this age. I could see if I was lying, hating, or making things up. But these people in Australia just made an hour-long documentary saying that bro's the next Usain Bolt. And he will be at the Olympics, and he will be in the finals, and he will get a medal. Instead of just letting the kid be a kid and develop. Like, yes, he's a professional athlete now, so he has to be compared to his peers, the pros. But even then, we know he's on the bottom tier of the pros, so why hype him up and put unreasonable expectations on the kid? It never goes good. It never does. And I always say, for a professional, he's not that good. He runs 20 points and 10 ones, 10 twos. Those are good college times, good high school times. But as a pro, that's bottom tier, S tier, F tier. This was the NCAA final last year, or the finalist. But that's neither here nor there. And the only reason I ever bring up the NCAA list is because that's at the end of the season when these guys are peaking. Australia, they're at the end of their season. These guys are all in top-notch shape. They're peaking. Their national championship is next week, April 5th. So these guys are in tip-top shape, and they're running times that guys in college and that are in America are opening up their season with. How is a guy who's running 20.3 against competition in 7 months all of a sudden just going to be a world champion? And not even that. I could see if this was an opener for bro. Now, granted, he's immensely talented. But the time Gout Gout just ran a week out from the Australian trials while being in great shape, Vernon Norwood just opened up his season with that time, a 20.3. And mind you, if he would have ran this shit in Australia, he'd have been celebrated. He would be the next Usain Bolt. But we got common sense out here. We know a 20.3 would get your ass rolled. My personal best is 20.5 into a negative headwind. When I run 20.3, they're going to say that I'm rolled. But the next Usain Bolt losing to a guy who's a 60 merchant? Hey, man, I told you so's will be loud. That's all I'm going to say. But I also told y'all, Gout Gout only looks good against little white high schooler who runs 22 and 23 seconds in the 200. Every time we see him race competition, he doesn't look as smooth and relaxed. He come off that curve tense. But y'all say, nah, people run faster with competition. Not when you're used to not running against competition. Those people usually tense up and don't be as smooth against people they know they just can't cakewalk against. But hey, man, what do I know? I just be online hating according to y'all.
And I'm going to just be honest, guys. I'm 100% worried about the whole state of track and field in Australia, because with these guys being tip-top shape right now, and these being the times that they're producing just a week out from their national championship, I can confidently say that history will repeat itself. These guys will not be a factor at the World Championships, because with it being 7 months away and them having to hold this shape, and even then, I've heard a lot of people say Gout Gout is the next Usain Bolt and he'll be in the finals this year and his PR makes every final. I always tell people, you aren't your PR, you're your average. And you're average in real races. So those races back in Queensland against them little white kids running 22, 23 seconds in the 200 don't mean anything, because it's a different type of pressure when you got to race against guys who can run 20 point in 19 seconds. And every time we see that happen, he tenses up. And he's, typically not the first person off that curve. But what do I know? I always tell people I was born tonight, but not last night. And tables turned is bridges burned. And I've been around track for 6, 7 years now, and I haven't been wrong yet.